Day one in Bodrum, Turkey. Over the next week, I'm gonna explore this region for the very first time.
These days, a vacation is more than just a destination. It's a mindset. A place we go to both recharge and reconnect. But let's face it, our leisure has an impact. And while some of it may be unavoidable, there are ways to travel more sustainably. From the food we eat,
Well, I think we saved the best for last.
to the places we visit, to all the activities in between. And if we choose wisely, maybe we can even leave these places a little bit better than we found them.
This is hard work.
Join me as we discover the inviting blue waters of Turkey's Aegean coast.
More power.
With the people dedicated to making sure our journey matters.
Oh my goodness. Good morning.
Good morning.
Captain or chef? What, you're both.
I'm diver also.
Diver. Captain, diver, chef.
You're welcome to my boat.
Thank you very much.
I've come to Bodrum to see Turkey's approach to sustainable tourism. And like any great vacation, it really all starts with food.
This isn't bad for an office.
Yes.
You do this every day.
Yes, every day.
You're living the dream.
Chef Çağlar runs a small restaurant in Bodrum on a big mission: to serve only what the sea provides. He dives daily so his customers can dine sustainably.
Some gloves, mask, snorkel, check. He didn't say anything about a spear gun. This is more my speed. This I know how to use. I've used these before.
Be careful with the gun.
Be careful with it. Yeah, this could probably go wrong as well.
In the crystal clear waters, it's pretty easy to spot the prickly delicacy he likes to serve: sea urchins. He shows me how to tell the difference between male and female and which ones are ready for harvest.
How many have you gotten in one day? The most?
One day, huh? I can catch so many, but I catch what I need.
Just as I was getting good with the tongs, I realized we're also hunting for an invasive species: the lionfish. I think I'll leave the spearfishing to Chef.
Look at that. Woo! That's breakfast.
Chef Çağlar is part of a growing trend among Bodrum restaurants to try and reset the balance in these waters by putting a predator on the plate.
This is poisonous.
This part is poisonous. This not.
I'm glad you're here.
How about some sashimi? Sure, why not?
Good for the muscles.
Whatever.
It makes it taste even better knowing that we caught it as well.
Yes, you're right.
Since Çağlar only gathers enough to cover his nightly reservations, his customers are getting the freshest catch while also helping maintain a healthy ecosystem.
I dive for this sea urchins today. Oh, here.
Oh.
Clean.
Clean.
All
Clean.
part. No spine in it. I put lemon.
Yeah. Drop of olive oil.
Yes. Yes, super.
Yeah.
You eat.
It's my first time.
Before finish, drink wine.
Chef Çağlar is something of a wine connoisseur as well, and he insists that his homemade wine enhances the flavor.
Cheers.
Buddy.
The pairings are delicious and something totally new to my taste buds.
Come on, chef.
Drink a little bit wine.
But man, the wine, it just keeps flowing.
Sip of wine. I'm just drinking. I'm just drinking at this point.
It's natural yeast. There is no chemical substance, nothing.
I do have
Wine?
to say that this is probably the first time in my life I've tried 3 different wines before 10 o'clock in the morning.
There's so many first.
Back to sea. So I just experienced sea to table, but now I've come to a farm in Bodrum to experience farm to table. It's no secret that the hotel industry isn't the most sustainable when it comes to food, but there's one farmer here who's trying to change all that.
Kerem Yılmaz is not your average Turkish farmer. At 37 years old, he's new to farming, and yet he's still respectful of the old ways.
I'll take the small one. You can show me how it's done.
Shall we start with the time right here? Beautiful.
Yeah, we need some of that.
We have very different kinds of crops. Like we have around 40 different types of tomatoes, 35 different types of peppers.
40 types of tomatoes.
40 types.
I didn't even know 40 different types of tomatoes existed. So you're kind of hedging your bets by having so many different varieties.
I am just experimenting.
That's hard as a farmer because if you fail, it's a whole season gone.
True, but actually that makes the story about it.
When Kerem bought this plot of land, the locals were suspicious. What was this city boy doing in their village?
So you're kind of the person in the village you're the test dummy.
Yeah, actually yes. They call me Crazy Kerem.
Crazy Kerem.
What started as a dream to provide fruits and veggies to Bodrum's hotels slowly became Barbaros Farm, the village's first fully functioning farm growing all organic in bulk. One of the keys to his success? Worms.
Why do you need to have worms?
The percentage of Turkish soil as organic material is around less than 1%. In Europe, it is around 3%. So what we want to do is we want to increase that number, because if we do increase that, then everything that is coming from that soil will be more delicious, will be stronger, will be healthier.
And worms are the way to do that.
Worms are the way to do that.
These little critters are helping make our food more organic. The power of a worm.
It's clear Kerem's crazy idea is working. The proof is in the produce.
Ooh, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, so good. This would be really good on pizza.
You want to try a pizza in the hotel? Or a pasta?
Ooh,
Okay.
can we have both?
We can have both.
It turns out Kerem knew exactly what hotels needed in their kitchens, because he owns one.
Love me some pizza and pasta. You can't go wrong.
Hello.
chefs.
Hi, chef.
Special delivery.
So it's only natural that his hotel, the Kempinski at Barbaros Bay, was his first customer, serving up everything he grows on the farm.
Let's do this. We waited enough.
That's good.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
And I'll take
You
space
can
for
grab that
myself.
piece. Look at that.
Thank you very much.
There you are. Oh, I've been waiting all day for this. Let me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's also from the
Oh,
farm.
it's
that,
so good. It's
from
just
the
so
tree-
juicy.
It is.
Chef, well done.
Thank you, chef.
Very good. What do you look for, and what should other people look for when they're traveling, picking hotels, going to different countries?
The hotels that are supporting local producers should be picked because there is more effort on this, there is more taste on this. It will be better experience for them because there will be story behind it.
So, would you consider yourself a farmer or a hotel owner?
What do you think?
I think you're a bit of both.
I think so.
I think that's the way it should be.
I think so.
That's magic.
Another one?
I think we need another one.
This is Akyaka, Turkey. About a 2-hour drive from Bodrum, it's a small town that's pretty easy to miss. Unless you're a kite surfer. People come from all over the world here for its shallow, calm waters and ideal winds.
Obviously, one of the most important things I look forward to on a vacation is a little bit of fun and adventure. So today, we're doing it in the most sustainable way, harnessing the power of the wind.
Emily Peterson is a champion kite surfer from Denmark. She visited, fell in love with the community, and decided to make it her home.
How does a Dane end up here, of all places, in Akyaka?
I came here first time around 11 years ago, and I just said the first time I was here, like, I'm gonna live here one day, this is gonna be my home, there's no better place in the world than here.
Emily's gonna teach me a thing or two about kite surfing. You know, I've done a couple lessons, but no luck, so you have your work cut out for you. It'll be fine. Good luck. Wish us luck.
Kite surfing can be daunting for a novice like me, so before I try to harness the power of the wind, Emily wants to ease me into it.
Where do we start?
Underwater.
Let's do it.
Come with me into the water, and then you can step one leg and the other leg, and from here slowly find your way all the way up. I'm sure you can do it. Just focus on the technique. Catch me if you can.
If my skills on the stand-up paddle are any indication of how I'll be kitesurfing, then I may be in trouble.
Ah, yes!
I finally found my happy place.
Actually, I like when my students fall in because it means they're pushing their limits, they're trying new things.
Emily hosts yoga and kitesurfing retreats here on the regular, and she suggests a quick session to help me find my balance.
Just take a moment to arrive within yourself.
It'll be fun, she says.
You can choose to stay here, or we can play around with lifting up one leg back for balance.
Maybe we have different definitions of fun.
Keep breathing as we move here. See if you can still guide your inhales and exhales. I hope it's somewhat nice.
I feel loose.
Delicious.
My mind is right, my body's right.
Great, you're ready for kiting now.
I'm ready for kiting.
While Akyaka is known for its kitesurfing, it's not the only reason people choose it as a sustainable destination.
What makes it special?
It's the whole vibe, it's the spirit, the nature around. It's just, it has it all. It's the whole package. Living this amazing lifestyle, kite surfing every day and living in sync with the elements and nature. So how can you not be positive and laid back?
Sensing my lack of skills, Emily has wisely skirted her responsibilities as my coach.
I thought you were going to teach me, but you're handing me off to your boyfriend.
Yeah, I know. He's a better coach than I am.
You saw me in yoga and you were like, there's no way he's going to be able to kite surf.
Lucky for me, Emily's boyfriend Ender is regarded as one of the best coaches here in Akyaka. Hopefully, he can teach me some of his tricks. But not that one.
Pull and let it go. Pull and let it go. And you will feel the tension on your stomach.
Kitesurfing is one of those sports that looks easy on the surface. But as soon as you have a 14-meter kite strapped to your waist, your mind starts to think the worst.
Remember, rule number 1, should anything bad go wrong, safety release. And as Ender says, it solves 99.99% of problems. Yes. I don't know what the 0.01% of problems are, but it sounds bad. It is quite terrifying just knowing that you're at the mercy of the elements.
But you're controlling the elements. Think about it that way.
That's even more terrifying.
Lesson 1, body dragging.
Pull the left, tilt well.
Easy.
Now right.
Now with the board, not so easy.
Hang on. Where are you going?
Use your core.
Where are you going?
And just like that, I do start mastering the elements.
Emily, I told you, I'm a natural.
You are. Next champion.
With plenty of support from Emily and Ender, it all comes together.
Yay! Belgeseli.
I'm pretty happy with myself. Harness the power of the wind, even just a little bit. Not quite as good as Emily or Ender, but all in all, a pretty good day. You know, I've been lucky enough to travel to Turkey a couple times. First time in 2013 when I studied abroad. So I've been to a lot of places here in the country, but I've never been to Bodrum, I've never been to Akyaka, and I've never been to Datça. So this really is shaping up to be one for the books.
Welcome to the Blue Cruise. An experience that you just have to try.
More power. Now go in the wind.
Oh my God.
Easy, nice.
You can really feel it when the wind grabs it.
16 knots of wind and 6.6 knots of speed.
Just how we like it.
The Blue Cruise is the reason travelers first started coming here over 75 years ago.
Wow, gospel coming.
Oh, I'm feeling it.
And why my host, Ali Somer, left his life in Istanbul and never looked back.
So I was captaining a boat for 7 years, 8 years. professionally, like taking people on board, cooking, bringing over, you know, going like 2 weeks, 1 week, 10 days.
Wow.
That was like, I fell into the sea and I never wanted to come out. When gusts will come, they try to pull your bow up.
I'm going
So
starboard.
you have to reply.
But I feel like we're tilting too much.
Yeah, nobody.
No?
Don't get stressed.
Ollie's passion for sailing is infectious.
I want you to turn 60 degrees.
60 degrees.
Even for someone like me, who's never sailed before.
Ready?
Yeah, 60 degrees, Captain.
Up.
I'm having a great time, but I am petrified. Describe Dacia to somebody that has never been.
Before describing, I would ask this person what kind of holidays he or she or they like. You know, do I like nature? Am I okay with bumpy roads? Am I okay with dust? Am I okay with no light at night?
You're not selling it very well.
No, I don't want to sell it either.
You don't want people to come here. This is your secret.
I want correct people to come.
Right.
Ollie now runs a lodge in Dacia where he welcomes guests looking for a more eco-friendly experience.
After you.
Yep.
This is it. And all of this you've built. Everything that we see now.
Slowly in years.
Where are we going?
We're gonna pick some almonds.
All right.
It's now exactly the best timing for them.
I've heard about the almonds here.
Yeah,
Popular.
Dacia is quite famous about almonds. They say in quality it's #1 in the world.
#1 almonds in the world are here in
Yes.
Dacia.
Yeah.
That's a pretty high bar.
It is.
Best in the world. I think I'll be the judge of that.
Look, this is a good quality.
Do you need a boost?
No, you hold the basket.
You got it. I'm just
I
the
go
basket
up.
holder. You're doing all the hard work.
You will be having hard work on the next tree.
I knew it was too good to be true.
You have to check inside before collecting too many. Now your ideas about almond quality will change.
That looks like a good healthy almond right there,
Right.
right? Ooh, it's crispy. It's amazing how crispy it is.
We
Like
will
most
have-
almonds I've had are a bit mushy.
Ollie says the lodge relies on this hands-on style of ecotourism. Guests help with the harvest, then they get to enjoy the fruits of their labor. What's left is sold to other villagers who also share what they grow.
What makes the community here in Dacia so special?
The real Dacia people, they're not really in big numbers. We know all each other. And people settled here lately with some talents from cities, you know. They teach us things. We teach them things about here. And when everything comes together, the creation of whatever you do is much better.
And that's why all of this works. All the sustainability,
exactly.
the eco-consciousness, it all works
Exactly.
because you're all
Yeah.
helping each other.
Yeah. You have the treasures, right?
I got it. I got the goods.
We use them all.
Not only has he built a self-sustaining lodge that helps people get up close with nature, he's also convinced me that these almonds might actually just be the best in the world.
The texture is new to me. I've never had an almond with this texture. It's so refreshing.
Very nice. Very nice.
But the problem is I'll never find almonds this good wherever I go. I need to come back here.
Yeah, this is like 15, 20 days a year. Then you don't have it.
So I came at the right time. This is how fresh these are. Listen. So crisp. You hear that? Oh, so good.
Good sound.
Great sound.
Great sound.
Better taste.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
The hills that surround Dacia offer up other ways to connect with nature.
Every day you're coming out here.
Almost every day, yeah.
Wow.
Especially in the harvest season.
I mean, it's not a bad view, is it?
Ezgi Arkan is a local botanist who takes tourists on herbal hikes.
You can smell it. It smells very nice. It's called Anatolian sage. It's a very
good.
local. And it's surrounded by time. These are all symbiotic relationships. They all grow together.
They all help each other.
They all help each other.
That's how we should be as humans.
Yes.
Ezgi owns an essential oil shop in town that depends on a constant supply of herbs and flowers. It's made her pretty protective of Dacha's wild beauty.
How does Dacha feel about tourists coming in?
Yeah, it depends. Of course, the local business owners are very happy about it because the season is only like 6 months. So tourists makes a lot of people happy. But my stance is a bit different because I've seen Dacha for like more than...
We're coming in and we're ruining
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Am I part of the problem?
People come to Dacha because of its nature, as you can see. It has like more than 50 bays, beautiful nature. So, I mean, if we are to become a healthy ecotourism spot, I think we should value what this nature gives us first, preserve it. We can use that capital to actually do more, both environmentally and culturally, more sustainable.
Slow tourism.
Slow tourism, yeah, slow life, minimalist life.
Where Bodrum is known for being hip and happening, Dacha is definitely aiming for smaller and slower.
Look, there are like, how many shades of blue you see?
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
The motto here sums it up best. If you're in a hurry, what are you doing in Dacha?
What can other communities around the world learn from Dacha, you think?
Yeah, I mean, being a community, working for the people, for the environment, coming together voluntarily.
Are you hopeful?
Yeah, we want conscious tourists here, really who value the nature. That would be best for everyone.
My time with Ezgi has made me realize that a vacation can only be sustainable if people do their part to help sustain it.
We're gonna clean up some beaches. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's a nice day for it.
On my last day in Dacha, she invites me to join in on a community event organized for World Ocean Day.
You can tell that this plastic's been here for a while as
Yeah.
well because it's so brittle. When you touch it, it just falls apart. It's just been baking in the sun.
And then microplastics go into the water. I mean,
It's not every trip that a volunteer opportunity like this arises. But after being welcomed in by so much of this community, it feels good to be able to give back before I leave.
This is hard work. It isn't easy. And that's what I've seen over the past week, the people I've met. Sustainability is hard. But what I've learned is that we can all do our part. Even when you're on vacation, just a little effort can make a big difference.